Okay, good morning. It is almost that time for summer enrollment. This video is going to kind of walk you through how to create an account, how to get your members signed up on our new system. So let's begin. First of all, you will go to the link that will be on our website under membership portal. We'll also be posting it on Facebook. First thing you're going to do, you're going to click create account. Unless you are a parent who has already connected your old account. Now, up here, it's going to ask for the account holder's name and information. So this is not your child, this is a parent. And so I'm going to put patient person as our parent. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of this information. And then I'll push submit. And after that comes this crazy CAPTCHA to prove that you're a human and not a robot. We do not make these. They are a little intense, but just follow the instructions and verify. And then it can take a little bit for it to get to the next page. It is a little bit slow, but not terribly so. Great, and we got the notification that we are going to get an email to say that we successfully created our account. And so I'm going to go over to my email and I'm going to verify my address. Setting up a password. It does require that it be 8 characters, 1 letter, and 1 number. So let me figure out something fun to put in. And that will meet all of the characteristics. Great, I have created the account, I have my password, and now I am in the parent portal. It should look like this. And what we're going to do is we are going to register for memberships. Now, memberships are for the kids to attend. Programs, I wish it didn't say programs, but it's for field trips or special things like that. That'll come up occasionally, which we will notify parents of. Now that I've picked membership, I want to pick the site that I want to have my child attend. Both sites, the questions will be the same. I'm going to hit select. It does have my $275 charge, which is for the summer, but I do not have to pay today. It just adds it to my balance. And now on this, I only have my child, myself on here. What I need to do is I need to read this red writing, which says, to add a child to your household, please click the My Account tab at the top of the page and click Add Household Member. So I'm going to my account. And once I get there, I will click Add Household Member. And I will add my first child's name in, Beaver Cleaver. Now, I do want to note that I need to put in his correct birthday. If you put it in and it rejects it, it's because your child is too young to come to the club. So please do not falsify information. And now that I have added Beaver, I can add a second child now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Browse Memberships and I'm going to enroll my little Theodore Cleaver. Pushing select. And this time it'll work. I can apply the membership to my son or grandson. I don't remember what I put as my relationship. And as a patient person, I'm going to practice some patience. Waiting for it to get to the next page. And then all the many questions. I am going to put in my information first as the primary guardian, as the account holder. Some of these questions do seem a bit much, like why do we need to know your employer's address? Well, we are a licensed facility with the state, and as such, they require that certain information is collected. We do have to make sure we ask you these questions and that they are filled out. So if you want to make a smooth transition to the next page, please be sure to answer every question on the page. and I am filling out some emergency contacts. It is important that in addition to yourself, you also add emergency contacts. You are automatically the first emergency contact as the account holder, and then you need to add additional emergency contacts. We require at least 2 additional emergency contacts. And then under additional guardian, if there is an additional guardian, go ahead and list him or her there. You do not need to list yourself. And as an additional guardian, this person will be put as an emergency contact as well. So you do not need to add them under emergency contact and under guardian. You'll choose if they are authorized for pickup. Please note if you and your significant other are separated and there is a custody agreement, if they are the natural parent, you do still have to list them. They do still have the right to pick up their child. And unless you provide some kind of custody agreement, which we'll ask for later on in this, we must release the child to their natural parent. So please be sure that you provide any paperwork you deem necessary. And then after my 2 emergency contacts, here are other options for more emergency contacts. You are welcome to add as many as you would like. I know some people have a nice big network of family and friends, and you are welcome to add them in here. If you have somebody that might pick up occasionally, but you don't want them always to be allowed to pick up, you do not have to add them here. What you can do is the day that they are supposed to come pick up or the week, just leave a note at our front office and we will make sure that we release them on that date only, which you specify. Now here you have the section of when your child will attend. Again, these are questions asked by the state. This is not to pigeonhole you into having your child attend these specific days, or that if you say they're only going to attend on Tuesdays and they happen to come on a Wednesday, you will not be charged an extra fee. This is just statistics and data that the state would like us to report. If you need to select multiple, go ahead and click the top one, hold your control button, and scroll on down, and that should highlight multiple options. Okay, now we are finishing the medical information, doctor, hospital, all that fun stuff. At the end of this medical information section is the school age health report. This is paperwork that's required by the state to have on file for each enrollee. What you can do is you can click there to download the information and then fill it in and upload it if you're on a desktop. If you're not on a desktop, you can print it out at the club ahead of time if you would like to, and then just take a picture and upload that the day of. The same thing with custody agreements. When we check out, it's going to ask for you to upload 2 files, and one should be the school age health form, the other should be the custody agreement. Photos will do. You can scan it in and upload it as a PDF. Many options. And if you need access to a printer, you are welcome to come to the club. And asking about military in the family. If there is a military member in the immediate family, we do have discounts for that, which is why we ask the information. After we finish filling in all this information and we complete the enrollment process, the application will go to staff to review. They will look through it and make sure everything's in order, and then they will apply whatever discounts people are eligible for. If you're like, I don't need a discount, I just want to, help kids have a great future and I'm willing to pay now, then you can go ahead and go online and pay today pay the day that you are enrolling. That's perfectly fine. Okay, now we are in acknowledgements. You will see that the membership handbook is hyperlinked here. You can click on it and read through the whole entire handbook, which I know everyone is looking forward to. Once you have read it and you accept the rules, terms, and policies, go ahead and push yes. And with our assumption of risk waiver and everything else that there is. Everything pretty standard. Okay, I will note that at the bottom there is an acknowledgement to allow us to access your child's academic information. This is for our grant reporting purposes. And we click on File Upload. And once we get to File Upload, this is their time to upload applicable files. One of those, as you can see, is the school age health report that is required, as well as shot record or immunization form. If you do not do immunizations, we can take an exemption from immunizations form. This is also your opportunity to upload a custody agreement, and if you are in the military or a member of your family is in the military, proof of that. Now we have, it says contract. This is just where you sign that you have agreed to everything and that you are waiving liability. Submitted your application, you can go ahead and click finish, and it'll bring you to the membership page one more time. Again, part of the approval process looks like us looking at your reported income and any discounts that you may be eligible for, and we will apply those discounts. And then when we reach out to you within a week, we will let you know that you can go ahead and pay, or you can come in the building and pay with check, cash, credit card. You will scroll down just a little bit to your billing and you will go ahead and pay. If you have any questions, you can check out our frequently asked question page, or you're welcome to email the club at director@bgcwp.com. You can call us at 417-204-2582. And you're also always welcome to stop by and just chat with us. Our offices will be open on the day of enrollment between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. I hope everybody has a fantastic enrollment, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.